Hey, Joey here. I just want to do a review of these two micro quadcopters. The first one is the URUAV UR65. The other one we have is the Eachine E010S. I did a lot of research trying to find, the perfect quadcopter, and I narrowed it down to the URUAV UR65. A lot of people on the Facebook groups suggested it, and I am very satisfied with this micro. It's a joy to fly. It's a lot of fun. It's durable. It takes a beating. It was out of the box, easy to set up, easy to bind. Very little to complain about this one. On the other hand, the Eachine E010S, it was also highly suggested, but I gotta say, I'm very disappointed in this micro. I'm actually upset that I purchased it, but I'm also glad that I got to experience something so crappy to appreciate this one even more. So let me talk about the differences between these two, and if you think I'm wrong on any of these, please feel free to correct me. If I can make this one better, I'd love to know how to make this a little bit better, more enjoyable to fly. But in my experience between these two, the URUAV UR65 totally owns the Eachine. So both are 1S powered micro quadcopters. The URUAV takes these one cell stick style LIHV lipos, while the Eachine takes these brick style lipos. And so I'm not going to talk about the differences, but the Eachine came with this one already inside the cage, and I bought some more just like it, but they did not fit the cage. So I had to cut the cage in order to fit the battery and use these rubber bands. It works out, but I'm just kind of disappointed that the batteries it's like the batteries that I got are just a tad bit thicker and wider by just a fraction, and it would not fit. So that's a disappointment. Both take 31mm props, but the UR65 comes packaged with these 3-blade props, and so you can fly with these. It's not a problem, but the 4-blade perform much better, so I switched it out for the 4-blade. Video feed on the Eachine is better, but the antenna is more delicate because it is a cloverleaf and it's exposed, and when you crash or if it falls down, it bends the antenna very easily. So better video feed, not as good in terms of handling damage. This one, on the other hand, I've crashed and dropped this one many times, and it still performs great. Setup wise, the URUAV was just out of the box, quick and easy to set up, to bind and fly. It was no trouble at all. On the other hand, me being still new in the sport and learning how to set stuff up on clean flight and Betaflight and binding and all that, this was a nightmare. I'm on a Mac, and for some reason, when you plug this in, Betaflight and Clean Flight do not recognize this as a device on the Mac. And I eventually plugged it into my work PC, and I don't use PC. I just plugged it in and happened to be able to get it to read and work. So that was a disappointment. So I wasted a lot of time trying to get it to work on my Mac when it didn't work. This, on the other hand, works on my Mac, and so no issues there. I can plug it in and tweak it and get it set up. The Eachine flies sloppy. It's unresponsive at times. Sometimes it just does stuff you're not doing, and it also seems a bit laggy. I don't know if that's what you would call latency, but yeah, it just seemed laggy. It didn't seem to respond as quickly and accurately as the UR65 did. The UR65, it's just, I could not sense any sense of lag. It was very responsive, very zippy, very fast. Had no trouble flying whatsoever, and it feels great to fly. While this, on the other hand, it feels really floaty and it's slow, and it's a nightmare. It's like the two cannot be compared. I don't know why people speak so highly of this one, and to me, it's garbage. This one, on the other hand, is just so much fun to fly. Another thing, the Eachine doesn't have on-screen display, so I had to set up timers in my remote to let me know, when I should land, and fortunately it does let you know when the battery's low. But with this one, with on-screen display, it's nice to be able to see how much voltage you have, so you know how long you can keep flying. Ultimately, between these two, the Eachine, I believe on Banggood you can get it for about $50, and you get what you pay for. The URUAF, I believe, is around $80 to $100 depending on where you buy it, and depending on what accessories you get to come with it. So that's my review between these two. I would rather spend the extra money for the URUAF, and I'm so glad I did. I'm disappointed I got the Eachine, but the URUAF, it flies so well. It's easy to set up. It's durable. While the video quality is better than the Eachine, I'll take the superb handling and reliability of the URUAF UR65 any day. I'm so happy I got this one. This was my first micro. This was my second micro. I'm really disappointed in it, and I would love to know how I can make it better, but I would even love to sell it or just get rid of it. So it's not fun to fly at all.